This is Sky with Politics NY. Schneps Media is asking each candidate running for New York City office this year 3 questions in 3 minutes. And right now I'm with Amanda Farias. She's running for Council District 18 in the South Bronx. So let's get to know her a little bit. Amanda, tell us about yourself and why you're running for office this year.
Yeah, so it's so funny. I was born and raised in this district. Literally, I make this joke all the time that my grandparents came in from Puerto Rico and DR and somehow, some way kept me within district lines because I've moved 4 times, but only within District 18. So it's really important to me that I'm running in this district because it's really the district that raised me. Went to school here, went to high school in the Bronx. For me though, like the way that I see myself here is like not only a neighbor, but also a renter. I'm a union member, really just reflective of the district that I live in and was able to grow up in.
So, Amanda, what makes you passionate about running for office this year? I know that the current council member is not seeking reelection, so it is an open seat. What makes you the best person to serve your community?
Yeah, other than being born and raised here, really like understanding the district, seeing how much it's changed over the last 3 decades of my life. I worked 5 years in City Hall. I learned the ins and outs of that. I started out doing constituent casework all the way to writing legislation, managing the budget. And I truly believe going into 2022 as new elected leaders throughout the city, we really need people that are going to be bold and innovative and push hard on for post-pandemic New York, right? But I also think it's important to have people that are homegrown, that understand the neighborhoods, that actually deeply care about what's happening locally. And I'm hoping to provide that leadership. I think that's what differentiates me from the current member, along with from what we've seen as leadership throughout this district in the past.
How have you served? You said you worked in government. How?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I worked at City Hall as a director of special projects for about 5 years, and I'm currently the elected state committee woman of the 87th Assembly District here in the district. And I've done a lot of different organizing, and over the last decade, I worked on President Barack Obama's re-election campaign in 2012, and I've started a C4 organization for women of color to help them get elected to the local offices here citywide. So I've done a lot of different types of local organizing, but primarily here in the district over the last year, I've been serving through mutual aid efforts and really just trying to get more seats at the table. We have a lot of folks that want to find out ways to be involved. And so I've just been trying to help get people into county committee and state committee and district leader positions, because the more people we have at the table, the more that our, block by block, our community is represented and heard.
Right. So now, politics aside, tell us something fun about yourself that maybe doesn't normally come up on an interview.
Hmm. I would say I can surprise a lot of people by I grew up playing basketball. So sometimes when I'm sometimes when I'm outside, like door knocking or something, and I see kids playing, I'll intervene. And we'll always jump in with them and try to play. I love, love, love sports. I grew up obviously a Yankee fan. My father would be disappointed if I said anything else, but obviously a Yankee fan. But I played basketball my whole life, and I was a point guard, shooting guard for a really long time. So I think that takes people by surprise because I think they see me and they don't see sports fanatic, but I get very excited about sports.
So, all right. Yeah. All your attention's now on the election. So thank you for being part of Schneps Media's 3 questions in 3 minutes. And I'm Sky with Politics NY.